The first order of business is go into that scenario that you just painted. Your brother is just married and he loses his potential life partner unnecessarily because you didn't insinuate yourself appropriately and you didn't share the information, and now he's gone and your brother is bereft. So go into that scenario as cinematically as you can conjure and feel what comes up inside of you, the sensations that come up. I find this really hard to do spontaneously. You might just wait for the next moment that you're feeling the feels, the next moment that you feel like, oh my God, this is terrible. Go in, just drop everything, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, okay? And find the sensation, locate the sensation in your body, and really attempt to open the channel and allow that to speak to you. Sometimes it's helpful in a lot of parts where you can, like, does it have a shape? Does it have a color? Is it a red cylinder? Or is it a lightning bolt? What is it? What comes to you? And really trust those little hits and then talk to it. Just keep saying, tell me more, tell me more, tell me more. What do you have to tell me? This part may shame you, right? This part may say, I can't believe you failed. What's wrong with you? You should have done this. You should have done that. And then beneath that part, we can ask these questions like, what are you worried would happen if I don't tell him what to do? Well, here's what's going to happen. He's going to die and everyone's going to feel horrible. So you learn about this protector that imagines that it's your responsibility to make sure bad things don't happen. And we're making assumptions about what bad things are because we're afraid of dying. We're making assumptions about certain timing being bad, certain losses being bad. And those are very fair assumptions. But I'm just saying they are actually assumptions because we know that good can come from bad and bad can come from good. So what actually is the definition of what is the bad thing? It's arguable to posit that there is such a thing as a more challenging road back home and a less challenging, a more merciful path to owning oneself. But nonetheless, beneath that protector is the child part that is probably huddled in a corner, terrified, or feeling the grief, the incompletely felt grief of loss from childhood. When we are afraid of losing and we grip on, it's possible that we don't want to re-encounter experiences of grief and loss that were incomplete. Scary to do so. So how can you be with your sensations, be with what's coming up in you so that you don't imagine that you have to do the thing on the outside to not feel this on the inside? That's always going to be the opportunity of any upset.